Hello Virgos, welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. Okay, we talked about this last week, Virgo, right? You guys are always pulling out repeat cards that I get from Gemini. It didn't dawn on me right away at first, but then I was like, wait a second. This card's come out a couple of times already this week. I think it's a couple times, but I was like, it was really prominent in someone else's reading. I was thinking, oh, I'm sure it was Gemini. So anyways, we're talking about that Mercury energy that y'all have. And in the comments, y'all sharing with me, some of you got you got Mercury everywhere. You got Mercury everywhere. So anyways, this is the situation. This is the situation that you're in. It's a compass, okay? Which is funny because that was like all in Gemini's energy this week. This though, broken wish will not be granted. That does not seem to be a bad thing for you. All right? You'd be like, oh, and okay, so I just want to show you. This is the card that came out. Oh, so this deck, this is the Shadows of the Middle Ages, and the other round cards are the Tea Leaf Oracle deck. You had the Wine card, and I thought, okay. So I hadn't pulled out the other cards yet, and I'm like, so it looks like to me that Virgo is getting a little bit slosh, and they're trying to figure out where they're going. So no wonder. And then so the first card that I pulled out from the tea leaf was the Broken, and I thought, well, they're drunk. How are they going to know where they're going? But that's not what it is at all, because you had other cards come out, and I'm going to show you in a minute. But what I want to say here is, I think there was a situation going on here where somebody's wish was to manipulate or do something here. You got this little thing at the bottom. It freaks me out. The doll. I'm sorry. The way that just came, like, boom. It's kind of freaky, creepy. No? It does talk about manipulation. I'm putting this little barrette over her eyes, and it's kind of giving her like a LeVar Burton look. Jordy. Because I don't like her looking at me. She freaks me out. And the doll talks about like some type of manipulation, coercion, somebody trying to have control over another. There could even be like, it does talk about in the book for it. It could be like some type of black magic or voodoo going on in that way. But right, so there's a situation around you where a wish will not be granted. And I want to say it was somebody trying to force a direction or a storyline, something like that. This wish being granted, not granted, it's a good thing for you. And I'm going to show you why. We're almost there. Because you have really excellent cards. You had 3 Tea Leaf Oracle cards come out with your Wine card for you. And the doll is underlined. So I'm feeling like, right, like somebody was trying to force something. Like somebody had a wish here. But I feel like that wish was not in your best interest. Or maybe you had a wish. It wasn't in your best interest. And you're going to find out. I don't know. Because of the doll, I feel like, no, there's something else going on here. Okay, you pulled out 3 cards. Well, they fell out. They flew out. You have Eagle, Triumph over Troubles. Well, that's a good start. And then you have 4-Leaf Clover, Great Good Fortune. Somebody had this card last week. Was it you? I can't remember. Maybe it was Leo. But so you're triumphing over your obstacles. You're having great good fortune. And then you have the Seahorse, Family Matters. So I kind of feel like it's in some type of a family situation here. And family is the area within our lives, for the most part, for most people, where we can have the most uncomfortable and painful conflicts if we're dealing with any sort of a conflict. There's something going on here, like somebody's wish has not been satisfied. I don't know. But the doll, there's manipulation all around that. But everything is good on your side. Like it looks like you're celebrating. And because this is a family matter, I would say maybe possibly you could have been involved in something in like family courts. You could have been involved in some type of coercion going on in your family. And whoever, I don't even know. I have no idea who else is in this reading. Like, you're the one that's coming up the most. You have the most cards. I'm just seeing a situation. So that's just how I'm starting the readings this week. I'm just like, show me Virgo's situation. What's the situation with Virgo? And that's what came out. And then I look at your energy. Sure. What is that song? Oh my God, I have not heard this forever. I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? Who sings that? I think it's... I don't even know how that comes in. Wait. I feel like I get a lot of songs in your readings. Is that true? Radiohead. Wow, this is interesting. Okay, listen to this. These are interesting lyrics. When you were here before, couldn't look you in the eye. You're just like an angel, your skin makes me cry. You float like a feather in a beautiful world. I wish I was special. You're so fucking special. But I'm a creep, I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. I don't care if it hurts. I want to have control. I want a perfect body. I want a perfect soul. I want you to notice when I'm not around. You're so fucking special. I wish I was special. But I'm a creep, I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. Oh, she's running out the door. She's running out. She's running. Whatever makes you happy, whatever you want. You're so fucking special. I wish I was special. Oh, gosh. That's interesting. I don't know what to say about that song. I mean, it's interesting. It's almost like somebody... I wonder if it has anything to do with the doll energy. I don't know. Maybe that's just for someone. I'm just going to leave it. But it's interesting. I never really looked into the lyrics of that song. It's... I want to say there's a lot of different ways that we could look at that. Like it could be someone who is just sort of like an outcast, or they're a little bit nerdy, or they're not the typical, perhaps, person or image of the person that they would see themselves with someone else, right? Okay, so we're going to get back into the reading. Let's start with the compass. Compass is going in a different direction. Compass is off, like here. The compass is finding your way along, and it really gives me like a Six of Swords vibe, where God's taking you somewhere. The universe is in control. The compass card represents direction, guidance, and navigation. It signifies the need for clarity and finding your true path in life. This card suggests the importance of making conscious choices, setting goals, and staying focused on your desired direction. It encourages trusting your inner compass, seeking guidance from mentors or trusted sources, and embracing a sense of purpose and direction in your journey. Take a look at adjacent cards. They can give you an idea of your direction and destination. Well, I don't know. Why is there a broken wish here? Because your energy looks great. I feel like if you're being diverted, it's very, very positive. Maybe you're avoiding something that was going to be very controlling and manipulative. Compass. Oh my gosh. Now it's making sense with the creep song. It's like somebody not wanting to show who they are. Well, somebody's not sure where they're going either with the Two of Swords. Maybe you don't know. You don't know where you're going. I have no idea, Cindy. I just woke up this morning. I did my stuff and I'm watching this. Could be. What is the wish not granted? That's what I really want to know here. This is like, you may not be sure if you should follow the compass here. There could be a little bit of, and maybe because there's been some type of manipulation in the past. What wish was not granted? Oh, come on. It's the Two of Wands. It's kind of like a wishing card. It's not telling me shit. Something about the future. Something you're looking for? Something you were watching for. Is this a good or a bad thing? I mean, you could be looking for anything. What's the Two of Wands? Could have been dealing with someone who's very indecisive. The Fool. A fresh start? These two, look at this though. You can see how he's like observing her and she's stepping forward, but she's the Fool, so she's going to fall off a cliff. I feel like something would have been way risky here if the wish had been granted. Way too risky. Way too risky for some wish here to be granted. It could be around a new beginning, a fresh start. Yeah, it's very curious. 2 2s and the Fool. It's still not telling me a ton. But it looks like somebody coming towards another person and them seeing them like off on the distance, in the distance on the horizon. Okay, you're the wine. This is celebration. It's all about celebration with the wine card. Good times. Having a reason to be happy. Focusing on reasons to be happy. Could be drinking. Just don't be driving or using a compass if you're doing that. The 7 of Wands. Okay, this is giving me the vibe of not wanting to celebrate too soon. Like almost holding yourself back from celebrating something, because all of your tea leaf oracle cards really look good too. You're like holding yourself back from celebrating. Or somebody wants to whack you with a stick because you were celebrating. It seems like he's going to come at the wine bottles. All right, what obstacles have you or are you triumphing over? What obstacle are you triumphing over? Strength, courage, perseverance, and self-control. Okay, what's the good, great fortune? The Page of Cups. Hope. Feels like finding something lucky though. What's the family matters with the Seahorse? The Sun. Clear, bright, happy. Feeling, I don't know. This is an odd reading. I'm kind of wondering if there's someone here that you were going to meet. Like somebody you were going to meet? Somebody you were waiting to see? And you're not sure what to do. Like somebody's not sure what to do with the 2 of Swords. Everything looks good on your end, so I'm thinking this must be someone else. I'm not. Why is this situation in Virgo's reading? The Queen of Cups. It has something to do with love. You sit over there. We'll talk to you later. All right. That's enough. Let's just get into this now. Not that we aren't, but Compass and the 2 of Swords. Let me show me the situation in detail. Yeah, it's like not sure where to go here. The Death card. The 3 of Wands. And the Knight of Swords. Someone here is not being shown a direction. It's weird. I don't know. Is this somebody that you love? Somebody who loves you? There's some type of an ending, like a significant ending here that has happened in somebody's life where, you know, as things are sort of restructured in their world again, everything looks very different from what it once was, probably including them as well. There's, oh, okay, I want to say there's also the expectation here for something to happen quickly. But now that makes sense. Well, you have, okay, your 2 underlying cards in the Tea Leaf Oracle deck, it was Flowers, Happiness, and Tortoise. Slowly but surely getting ahead. Okay, so I will say one thing, that whatever this wish is, it's still kind of vague. I think it centers around some type of a new beginning here, for sure, with Death and the Fool. But what the thing that feels like to me most that is not going to be granted here is at the speed with which something happens or comes forward to someone. That wish will not be granted. So if somebody was looking for a fast resolution, that's not going to happen. Again, like if there's something in your life that you want to resolve quickly, it's not in your worst, it's in your best interest for this to proceed slowly, because your cards are coming off really, really good. But you are, so that's also interesting, because it really honestly looks like you've got a reason to celebrate here, but you're guarded. It's kind of like you're not. And too, with the 4-leaf clover, it gives me sort of the feeling of, like, let's say you got a lottery ticket and you won like a significant amount of money, and you keep checking it and checking it and checking it, and you think, you know what, I'm not going to tell anybody, I'm not going to celebrate until I take it into the store and they scan it, and then there could even be, okay, they said that it is, they scanned it, said it's a winner. I'm not going to celebrate or tell anybody until I go and actually pick up the check. So it's like, I don't want to jinx this. I want to make sure. Is your energy. Look at the 4 of Pentacles. It is like, I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to hang on tight. The 4 of Pentacles. The High Priestess. And the 6 of Wands. Oh, it's weird. Like, you totally are winning here, but like, I don't know. Do you know that you're winning? That's the other question. Because maybe the situation is you feel like because something is happening slowly that it'll never happen. Why do we have the doll, the creepy little doll head? Why do we have the doll? What was this in the past? What was the doll? Why is the doll here? The 4 of Cups. No, okay. Well, somebody didn't want, because some type of manipulation there. Somebody didn't want someone else to see a good opportunity here, or somebody was trying to present something to another person in sort of like a negative light. Like, oh, that's terrible. You know what's going to happen if you do that or this, or you achieve this or that? No. But you have success. Although the success is also sitting on the other side of the High Priestess. So it's something, I don't know, it very well could be something that you don't see. There's a little bit too, like, scared. Don't take my pentacle. Don't, like, the way he's holding on to it, it almost kind of feels like a security blanket kind of energy. Like hanging onto it and just looking over the edge. I'm just laughing because Larry just came back from the groomer. He's just getting brushed a little more often than usual because he's shedding his winter coat and it needs to get brushed out or he'll be just a mat and have to get shaved. So anyways, he came back. It was a pretty good session. He wasn't too traumatized or anything. And I'm in the kitchen and he's sitting halfway on the wall and he's watching me with one eye. And so I looked and so I moved like this so I could see more of him, and I'm not kidding. He was going like this. And it's just reminding me like almost of you. Like you're just, you know, I don't want to peek around the corner. I'm just taking a hot minute here. I don't know. I'm going to have to clarify your reading. I have a lot of unanswered questions in this. Sorry, but I'm kind of like one of those friends where if you're telling me what's going on in your life, well then why? Well, why did they do that? Oh, well then what happened? I need to know. I need to know. Okay, the situation is the compass. Somebody here is not sure where to go. They're even maybe not sure who to be. Could be somebody who's in the in-between. That's the other thing. Yeah, that's like an in-between energy. They haven't put on their new persona. Their old persona doesn't suit them anymore. Tell me the compass. The compass. It landed on your Six of Wands. The world. No. The Tower in the world. The Tower. Anyways, it's the end of something very difficult. There's a lot of intense energy over here. Like, and I say that, actually, the Tower is showing me the intensity. The Death and the Fool card are showing me kind of like the period after. Where do we go from here? Kind of sounds like that. Where do we go from here? Well, the Two of Swords, that is the question. It landed on the Death card. Something has to be, wow, the Four of Swords, I'll tell you where we go from here. Some wish is not being granted because there is some type of very, very deep healing that needs to take place for somebody. It doesn't feel like you, though. That's the thing. Maybe there's something that you're wishing for or that you would like in your life. And there's like another element or person that will be involved with this, that person isn't in the timeline yet. Like that person is kind of like working on things for themselves. I'm still going to poke at that, the wishbone. The Two of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. There's too much indecision over here. There's too many twos. The Two of Swords, the Two of Wands, the Two of Pentacles. I'm going to tell you, if this is, whoever, whatever this energy is, to me, it feels as if either they are not in the position to make real definitive choices and really like come to strong decisions here. They're either something going on around them and they can't do that. You know, I mean, we see the Tower, the Fool, and the Death card. So that's a possibility. Or this person is just bad at making decisions and really going with it. Because to me, it feels like if there's some wish here that's not going to be granted, it honestly looks, for the most part, like that's because somebody has difficulty making decisions, or they're trying to balance two things at once here, and you can't have them both at the same time. The Death card. The Sun, the Devil, and the Knight of Swords. How is the Sun? It's seeing something clearly and wanting to run like a mother effer out of there. It's seeing something very clearly here. Like there's no doubt. This devil energy, this somebody here is really toxic. Somebody's shadow side is exposed. Oh God, that's funny. I'm staring at the card, but I'm not even looking at the writing. I'm staring at like her face and his face. He's having like some sort of a, oh my God, could you? But then her face too. It's almost as if she's thinking, oh, is that me? Am I acting that way? Is that, who's that? Who's that? Oh, who are you dealing with? Somebody here has two sides to themselves. Because there's an individual who's recognizing, I don't know, some type of shadow in another person. And I want to say, she's even in the card, she's looking to me like exposed. I'm wondering, okay. I don't know how you fit in this. I'm not sure who you are. I'm just going to keep telling you what the situation is to me. So, if there is Okay, is this King of Pentacles having difficulty making a decision about someone? And I'll tell you why. Because he saw something. He or she saw something in another person here. And it's caused them to take, like, a step back. Actually, I think it's caused more than a step back. I feel like somebody here has exposed a very unhealthy personality or interrelationship trait here. Because once this is seen, then the Knight of Swords is there. And the Knight of Swords is like, I don't need any more evidence. I know where I'm going. Someone here. Maybe the shadowy side here to somebody is actually their inability to make strong decisions at some point, right? Like, you know, there are different times in our lives where it can be difficult to make a decision, but if you're always having difficulty making strong decisions, well, you really don't get anywhere. It's kind of like spinning your wheels, no? Or just always in analyze mode. Oh, I did not say that. Just think about that. It's in analyze mode. That is so funny. I analyze here for Virgo. I analyze. Okay. The Three of Wands. So then we have the Three of Wands. The situation is very fascinating. The Knight of Cups and then the Knight of Swords. The Eight of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. I can't get that song out of my head. And it's the chorus over and over again. Is somebody here a creep? Or somebody sees themselves that way? So here's the other thing that I'm seeing in this situation, Virgo. I'm seeing... So the other way this plays out is someone who definitely wants a connection here with another person, whether that's a relationship or it could be like even in work. But there's a desire for some type of strong codependency here. The Doll. Right? The Doll has the Four of Cups. Somebody wanting to maybe even highlight the negative aspects in a situation to cause somebody to feel differently about it. You know what? There's something about your reading reminds me a little bit of Taurus's, in that it just, like, I felt like the more cards I pulled, the more difficult the reading became. See, you have the Sun here with the shadow side, the Devil. And then you have the Sun with the family matters. So let me see this. The Sun with the family matters. The Eight of Wands. No, it's like something is all better for you. I don't know who this is. I asked that already. It's the Queen of Cups. Is somebody you love? Somebody who loves you? I mean, it could be a water sign. What's your wine? What's your wine there, Virgo? The Wheel of Fortune and the Seven of Pentacles. See, no, you were on the upswing. I don't even know what this is. Maybe this is like some sort of past energy for you. Maybe this was your situation in the past. Because it doesn't match what I'm looking at for you. So that's kind of part of the confusing part of it too. Is it does not match the energy of the situation that is supposedly connected to you. Why do you have the Seven of Wands? Because it does, I want to say, yeah, Temperance. Temperance and the Hierophant. Waiting out some type of responsibility. Man, geez. Maybe you're waiting for somebody to get divorced. I don't know. Because something positive is going on here for you. And because it's positive, it's time for a new game plan. That's your energy. This energy here is odd. It's very odd. It also feels uncomfortable and nobody coming to any decisions and feeling stale and stagnant and stuck. If that was you in the past, then I want to say that you're on the upswing here. Something is getting much better for you. I feel also in ways that you have needed to kind of like exhibit some sort of self-constraint here. You don't have to. Or you won't. You won't have to. What's the High Priestess? What secrets do we have here? The Nine of Cups and the Queen of Swords. Showing you your dreams very clearly. Your wishes, what you're wishing for. The Six of Wands, success. Who wouldn't want success? Eight of Cups with the Ten of Swords. It feels like you don't have to walk away. It feels like you don't have to walk away from things anymore. It feels like you don't have to hide in the shadows. It feels like you've got a reason to celebrate and you've been waiting for this reason to celebrate. Your energy is much more understood to me in this than the situation. The situation is weird. I'm not even sure like how many people. It feels like there's a few people in this situation as well. So I don't know. You do you, Virgo, because the energy is looking really positive for you right now. The Magician, the Queen of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles. Well, it could be something that you're starting with someone or some type of project that you're creating yourself here. And it's a long-term, it could even have something to do with your long-term confidence, your long-term self-sufficiency. Odd reading. Oh wait, no. Well, what is this? Why is the Ace of Wands on the table here? Towards the right idea. Oh. To me it feels vague, but you know, to some of you you're gonna be like, oh yeah, no, I see, I know what this is. So, well, I'm glad I was able to deliver that to you today. I'm gonna go do the extended Virgo. Actually, I think I will. I think I'm gonna do the same thing that I did for Leo. I'm gonna use the sister deck to the Shadows of the Middle Ages. I'm gonna use the Lace of Destiny Oracle deck, and I'm just going to add to your energy and this situation and see where it goes from there. Thank you so much, Virgoians. Until next time, be gentle with yourselves. Bye.